to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football. Ready for American Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. On the visitor sideline, Mike McDaniel, the coach of the Dolphins. His guys finally into the win column last week. Now they sit at 1-3 on the year. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers, Dave. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
One of the few southpaws we had playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. He's got it! And he's out of bounds, but they're going to start this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 53 yards. First down, Dolphins.
In motion, Westbrook-Akine. The run in. This is Devon Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
5-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll bring Waller in motion here. From the gun, here's Tua. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
A shotgun snap to Tua. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. So on fourth down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball, but he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the gun, it's Young. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
I think to say this series has been a disaster is putting it mild. 2 plays in, all they've done is go in the wrong direction. They need something big here. They need someone to create a little bit of a spark and prevent them from going 3 and out on their opening possession.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Sam Martin in
On now is the punt team for the Panthers. The dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
First and 10.
The Dolphins offense ready now for their second drive. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back league. It was play action, quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what?
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Mike, most of the times, what do we refer to being the blind side protector of the quarterback? The left tackle. Keep in mind, this is one of the few left-handed quarterbacks in the league. So where does that burden fall? It falls on the right tackle. Everything now for this defense is a little bit flipped. That left defensive end working the right tackle. Now he has the opportunity to rush the blind side, and you can see the result.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up third and long.
In motion, it's Waddle. Third and long. Here's Tua. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And the Panthers are going to recover the football. Panthers offense ready for their second possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Out of the shotgun. Young. On a throw here, right side. Falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Here's Young. To throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The Panther field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
Hill brought in motion. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, a loose football. The Panthers have it. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. Young hands it to Hubbard. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Another run here with Hubbard. And the Panthers have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Hubbard. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Dodson on the tackle. A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the Dolphins' 7-yard line.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up third and goal.
3 yards. It's now third
To throw, Young. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Tanaroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his second touchdown of the year. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Dolphins 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, Malik Washington. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start out first down and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's A-Chain. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9. They'll stay on the ground with A-Chain, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Punt a yard at most. Josie Jewell, the former Bronco, in to make the stop. Throwing on third down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the second?
So on fourth down, the Dolphins turn to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. To throw is Young. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Tanaroa McMillan was the intended receiver.
Leads to second
and that will lead to a second down.
35-yard line.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take him down for a loss.
Third and long. Here's Young. And trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
There's no real fancy explanation here, Mike. I mean, he just flat out beats the guy in front of him, and I don't think they could have drawn up a better start here in the opening quarter.
Here's Sam Martin now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own
The Dolphins offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. That's taken in by Achan. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. This far right side is caught by Hill. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4.
Hill brought in motion.
At the 47.
Fake the handoff. Now to Tua. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. And let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan, and so far they've executed it to a T.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
For the Dolphins.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
This time begins with a run by Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. As we are ready to get back underway. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On play action, Young. Into the hands of Hubbard. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Young.
Brings up 2nd and
To the right side, he finds McMillan. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Oh, it's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
Really nice job here by the defense coming away with that sack. And it's this pass rush, Mike, that I think has to continue to make their presence felt as they try to put themselves in position to pull this game out.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Carolina. On the return, it's Hill. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10.
The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. On the move left. Now he takes off. And Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the 1st down.
17 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball. but he decides to turn into a runner. Picks up a great gain, and ultimately the first down.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. In motion, it's Waddle. A run with the fullback, Ingle. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up second down.
Tua, give it to Achane. And it doesn't appear they got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal. And he'll try to use that size and push forward. It will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 2.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. On the handoff, this is Achane. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
J.C. Horn on the tackle.
Here's Tagovailoa. The ball's out. The Panthers have it. The Panthers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Throwing is Young. The catch made by McMillan. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Throwing on second down, Young. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That's good.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Chuba Hubbard, the ball carrier.
Second
He was
and
taken
11.
down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the
To throw is Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Set to go now on first and 10. Now Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2-yard gain. Brings up second down at the 17-yard line.
On second down, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's third and 7.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
From the gun, it's Young. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to slip the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
Another Carolina Panther. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chat. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down. Now Tua taps it forward, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 12. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Number 17, Jalen Waddle. A gain of 7 yards.
A pistol set for Tagovailoa. And this is caught on the sideline back with the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Miami. He's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. On 1st down is Young. It's out to the flat, and it's complete. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd down at the 46-yard line.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Panthers, 1st down.
Young to throw on. And he lost the football. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
In motion, it's Waddle. He'll get this out to the right. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll keep it on the ground here again. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. It's going to be third. They need 1. Throwing is Tua. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Nick Westbrook or Keeney there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's their punter now. As he'll punch it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is the score as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. This figures to be a wet and wild second half to come.
Holding, receiving team.
First down at the 19-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll go again with Hubbard. He's going to have a first down on that gain up to the 25-yard line.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. We try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Young. Going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
In formation for Carolina.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take. The Dolphins offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Trailed by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. A run, and it's A-Chain. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's 2. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
To Darren Waller. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Tua. Now a screen set up for A-Chain. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Miami.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Dolphins.
Hill brought in motion. Fake the head. Now, Tua. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing on 3rd down. Tungo Bailoa. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this 2nd half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the 3rd quarter?
Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins are on top. It's now 10-7.
Dolphins 10, Panthers 7.
Scott thanks the rain. Might not be as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down as we get set for this 2nd half. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's Young. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Looked like he wasn't seen for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return. The Dolphins offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd down at the 50-yard line.
The bootleg, here's Tua. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Tua now on 3rd down. And he'll try to use that size and run over, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
Here we go on 4th down with Tua. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. Young gives it to Hubbard. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to Hubbard. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. They'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
On the
3rd
throwaway.
and 9.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Young. To the right, caught by Sanders. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hubbard will take it in. Touchdown. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. Panthers are on top. It's 14-10.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Dolphins 10. Sam Martin.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. This figures to be a wet and wild 2nd half to come. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Devon Achad ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They'll do so with 1st and 10. He gets it to the rangy tight end Waller. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now to it. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Safe to say the defense wasn't fooled by that play fake at all. By the time the quarterback got his head around it, it was a big old defensive tackle bearing down on him and brings him down for the sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Tua. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. They'll see if they can put something together here. beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw. Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
14 yards on the play. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
On the bootleg, it's Young. He's got his tight end, Sanders. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jalen Phillips getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
Certain guys just have a knack for finding the ball. In a lot of ways, Mike, you can't even really coach it. We've seen him do it all throughout this game today.
And he lost the football. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
A couple on the play. Recovered by Miami.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. They'll toss it here to Achane. There he goes, inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Scott thanks the rain. Might not be as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down as we get set for this second half. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Young fires quick. That's Healy. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Young. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, it hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Dolphins offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's A-10. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll bring Waller in motion here. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll bring Waller in motion here. A shotgun snap for 2. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the shotgun. Young. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On 2nd down, a run with Hubbard. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Another run here with Hubbard. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
42-yard line.
Throwing is Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To throw, Young. That one complete to Lee Gibbs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. They forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive is going to start just inside the 20-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Hill brought in motion. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down. Tungo Bailoa. And the rush gets going. He'll go down. He got him.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. We'll see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Panthers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Young to throw on 1st and 10. Short one there, caught by Tremble. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4.
Give up the middle. It's Hubbard. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
41-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
The throw is Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with a sack.
And now here comes the punt team as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punt it away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Dolphins offense about ready to take over once more. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. 3rd and a long way to go. From the gun, here's Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Panther first down.
Good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 50.
Here's Young. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Nice change of pace there on the back end, Mike. They brought dime defense, which means they have 6 defensive backs. That's a lot of guys back there defending this passing game, and when the quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball, he tends to hold it longer than his offensive line can protect for, and he goes down for the sack.
From the gun here on third down. It's Young. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's fourth down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
The Dolphins offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. They're going to run. And that's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25.
A gain of 14. And the Dolphin first down.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Back at the 24-yard line.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. They'll fake the handoff. Down, Tua. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL like the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
This one caught by Waller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Achek. Pushes here and a timeout. Defense can take this one with 1:51 to go.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Achek. Strong running man, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man left side. He's good. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 21 yards.
The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Tua to take a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. So, a win here for the visiting Dolphins. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.